The English language is a living testament to centuries of change and evolution. It traces its roots back to the Germanic tribes that invaded Britain around the 5th century. The Anglo-Saxons, comprising the Anglo-Saxons and Jutes, brought with them their languages which formed the foundation of Old English. This early form of the language was rich with Germanic vocabulary and had unique grammatical structures, allowing for robust expression despite its complex inflections. As time progressed, the language began to change under the influences of Viking invasions and the Norman conquest, which brought a wealth of new vocabulary and cultural shifts. The Viking invasions in the 8th and 9th centuries introduced Old Norse elements into English, particularly in regions where these Norse settlers established themselves. This merge created linguistic bridges, enriching the vocabulary of Old English. The most significant transformation, however, arose after the Norman conquest of 1066, when French became the language of the ruling class in England. This period saw English borrow extensively from French, introducing a plethora of terms related to law, art, and cuisine. Consequently, a shift began that made English less inflected and more reliant on word order to convey meaning. As we transitioned into the Middle English period, a fascinating blend of Old English and Norman French emerged, as seen in the writings of Geoffrey Chaucer. By the late 15th century, the advent of the printing press heralded the transition to early modern English, and with it, the standardization of the language began. This era also marked the time of the Renaissance, introducing a plethora of vocabulary from Latin and Greek as scholars sought to expand and enrich the linguistic landscape of England. Works of literature like those of William Shakespeare exemplified this linguistic creativity, showcasing the fluidity and flexibility of the language. Today, we find ourselves in the age of global English, where digital communication and globalization are reshaping the language once more. Vocabulary is continuously evolving as new words and expressions emerge at lightning speed, influenced by technology, culture, and social media. At the end of our journey through the history of English, consider these questions. How have historical events influenced the development of English? What role does borrowing from other languages play in the richness of English? And finally, what do you think might be the future of the English language as we adapt to our changing world? Happy learning! Thank you for watching. If like this video, don't forget to subscribe. Important information in description below.